My name is Jordan Adair, and this is my mentoring assignment. My mentee's name is Hope Kim, and she is a first year teacher. She's 24 years old and started off this year at our school as a long term substitute for a second grade classroom. She was eventually hired for the position. She went to Cal State Long Beach for her bachelor's degree and received her teaching credential from National University. How did I pick my mentee? So, Hope and I, at the very beginning of the year, had a few conversations about our previous work experience. So, I knew that she was a new teacher, and the technology survey results showed that she was someone that could use a little bit of guidance. So, after a staff professional development one day, I talked to her about the possibility of this mentorship, and she agreed and thought it would be very helpful for her. So, for our focus topic, Hope and I decided to focus on one main topic based on her biggest concern, which happened to be using technology to enhance student collaboration. So, at the beginning, we discussed first what she was already doing, and then we discussed a few different ways over the next few weeks that we could experiment with different programs to promote collaboration among students that she was not doing already in her class. For communication, Hope and I communicated through text message for small confirmations of meetings, quick questions, or general needs. We met 1 to 2 times a week for at least 30 minutes in my classroom each week. And at the beginning of our mentorship, we penciled in the dates into our planners that would work for both of our schedules since we are both very busy people. At these meetings, we discussed the strategy that we had talked about the week before and if she was able to implement that into her classroom, and if she was able to implement that, how it went. Our future plans. Hope and I decided to meet once every other week for the rest of this school year, and we can always add more meeting days if needed. At the beginning of the year next year, we're going to come together and determine if we will continue our mentorship together. Part of the reason of this is that we are both temporary employees and we're not 100% sure if we will both be at this school next year, but we are both hoping to be at this school next year and hoping to continue our mentorship. Hope's progress. So, Hope has made great progress the last few weeks. She was able to try multiple programs and ideas that we discussed at our meetings in order to enhance collaboration in her classrooms. And three of these were Google Classroom, Padlet, and Nearpod. Hope's reflection. So, Hope was able to implement about one program a week to 2 weeks. It depended on how much she was able to implement in her class, depending on their class schedule for the week. But so she tried Google Classroom, and for her, it works well for online assignments, but she did not end up using it much for specifically student collaboration. Padlet, she felt it created a great opportunity for student discussions online, but her favorite that we tried was Nearpod. She said it would provided everything she was looking for, including discussions, group projects, and messaging systems. And she loved that it able to be used for multiple subjects, and it was grade appropriate for her second graders. Mentoring as a form of professional development. I personally think mentoring as a PD is a great option if the connection between the mentor and the mentee is strong. I feel lucky that Hope and I had a great relationship and we were able to have a successful mentorship. From being a mentor, it was great to feel like I could help another teacher. Even though I'm not the most experienced teacher, I feel I was able to provide some good information and good knowledge to Hope. And as a previous mentee, I feel the relationship is very important. I have had the experience in the past where I did not get along with my mentor, and I don't feel the mentorship was super helpful. So I think that the relationship between the mentor and the mentee is extremely important. But overall, this experience was wonderful, and I do hope to continue to work with Hope and continue our relationship as a mentor mentee and just great colleagues together.